Home for the holidays. That's what people like to say, right? That's the phrase. It's nice to be home for the holidays. And there is that feeling of comfort for so many of us over the holiday season, but not everybody has that room in their schedule or has, can afford to have that luxury because they are doing other things, their job, their life, whatever the case may be, it brings them to other places. And in the case of the WNBA, that is something where some of the players are very far from home for the holidays, including some members of the Indiana Fever. Erica Wheeler is playing overseas and NaLyssa Smith playing overseas, Kelsey Mitchell. There are others. But Kelsey Mitchell and Smith specifically, who I'm talking about right now, because they actually played against each other on Christmas Day. The game aired in the US. It aired at like 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. And Mitchell's team won the game. She's been killing it for the Flame. Smith plays for the Golden Bulls. NaLyssa had a really good game in the game, at least according to the box score. She had a really good game. But before or around the game, I don't know exactly when the photo was taken, the two took a picture together. And it was just a nice moment in a sense, but then it reminds you of what they're, I don't want to say dealing with, because it's not some crazy hardship, but as far as it's not ideal is, I guess, what I would like to say. And here was the photo between the two. This was posted by NaLyssa Smith on her Instagram story with Kelsey Mitchell there. It says, "Merry Christmas from China." And I know I've seen Dejanay Carrington talk about missing NaLyssa Smith because they're so far apart. I don't know what the numbers look like over in China, but obviously there's some good deals there for the players. Kelsey Mitchell's been an absolute star, but it was nice to see them together and that moment. And both of them have been the subject of a lot of conversation this offseason, obviously, because Kelsey Mitchell is going to be a free agent, though the Fever have said she is their number one priority. She also is she also is if you're talking about um coring her, something they can do. That's an option, and it seemed like something that they were really, really thinking about and contemplating. And then on top of that, NaLyssa Smith, has gone back and forth with the fans a lot on social media, and there's been questions about her role, but she's still on the team. And they got a new head coach. And reading between the lines, it seemed like she wasn't the biggest fan of Christie's sides. So that's where we're at, with them. They are expected to be back with the Indiana Fever wearing the same uniform, but they were wearing different uniforms for a day, and different uniforms while they're playing in China, with different uniforms on opposite sides of the court for a day over in China. And it just so happened to be Christmas Day. So let's all hope that Kelsey and NaLyssa had a Merry Christmas and or having a happy holidays, even though they're doing so far from home.